Right, let's continue. Celebrate your success. And how do you celebrate? I think we have to go to bed, to be honest. Let's just see if we can do something besides sleeping. Ha, we can do other stuff. Made tools. I think we can't go out, as it seems. Slept. Nah, sleeping's boring. I don't think we have a DVD, because we didn't get that membership.
Hey.
You can't sleep either, eh? I'm excited about tomorrow too. Table?
Hey.
Oh yeah, you have a DVD player. Do we have something for that? I don't think so. Watching a DVD will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what DVD you watch. One DVD series contains several episodes. Watching one episode will fill up one DVD icon. When all icons have been filled, you have finished. Well, did they just explain to us like how progress bars work? You have a DVD player, so how about renting a DVD sometime? My brain is a sieve, I'm very sorry, I have to look up my stats again. Where can I see my stats? Is it skill? No, skill is my persona skills. Is it not stats? Ah, okay, it's really hidden, I'd say. Because you have to go into the stats and then select your character, then you have to go on stats, and then you have to go on social stats. Okay, I mean, we have some knowledge. Maybe we can go for a little bit of proficiency. And, I don't know, craft something.
Okay.
I mean, we still have quite a lot of lockpicks, but I don't know. I think we're going to use them sooner or later. Here we go.
Yeah.
My week so far was great besides the rain. Well, at least that, and I hope the weather's going to improve. But at least around here will also be raining on the weekend. Which is annoying, because there will be Pride in town, which will be fun. But it will be less fun when it's just pouring. I'm good, so sleepy, lack of sleep, but very happy anyway. That's nice, glad to hear that. And I hope you're getting more sleep in the following days. And it's only been sporadic summer storms that last only 10ish minutes. That also sounds pretty odd.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better, I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Yes! Kinda interesting how we almost simultaneously level up all our skills. We just need a way to level up our kindness, because I think we needed kindness to talk to Lady Ann, right? Now I'm sounding like Morgana. to talk to Ann Takamaki, right? But the only way so far I found to improve kindness was like, just like cleaning the cafe, and there was just like one. Oh yeah, Pride Month is starting on Saturday. It is!
Alright.
Your proficiency has increased from bumbling to decent.
Well then.
Nice. I can't relate. I'm very clumsy. But hey.
So good.
Do you see that Anna's only eating cake? I love it. I feel that so much.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Just cause of the cake.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all.
And I mean, she has like one piece of cake, 2, 3, 4, and a whole cake. Minus one slice.
Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida.
But I mean, that's troublesome. Isn't that good that at least now someone is looking into all this abuse? Because I mean, it was weird enough that in the beginning no one cared, right?
But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart.
Cake is perfect dinner. Cake is perfect for everything. I don't know. I know there are quite a few people who can't eat like that much sweet stuff. I don't know. I can't relate. I can just eat only cake for every meal of the day. I don't do that, but I mostly don't do that. But yeah, I could do that.
I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
I mean, with all the abuse happening,
Aficionado website?
I sure do believe that there are some people who are grateful. Nice. Also interesting that everything is in like Japanese signs, except knight with double I, top and profile. And crazy, crazy days.
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
We're inspiring people. I wonder if that's how we got caught in the end. Because, I mean, looking back at the beginning cutscene of the game, we were caught. But then again, there was also someone ratting us out, right? But I mean, probably doesn't help that we're going to be in the spotlight. And I guess it's not going to improve.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
Looking for the next target! I guess there are more than enough people who need a change of heart. But I mean... if we do that, I do wonder, like, how do we select the next target? And also, I mean, it was a pretty big coincidence that we found out, like, all the keywords we needed. How do we find out what those are, right? I like cake, but can't eat it every day. Besides, I would start craving some savory stuff afterwards. Yeah, I think that's true for most people. I don't know. I don't think I have a single mood where I would prefer like chips to cake or something. You planning on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
She says, in despair, with still like 3.5 slices of cake and a whole cake in front of her. Oh no! Ooh, and those fluffy Japanese pancakes, they're also pretty cool.
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Only an hour.
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace.
Our next mission as the Phantom Thieves. Eat all the food.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu.
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
And Anna's seriously leaving with all the desserts, all the cake in front of her. She's like, no way. I gotta say, I think in my life I just went to like a buffet like twice. So how does this time limit work? Do you just have to, do they just kick you out? Or are you not allowed to like get more food? Or I don't know. And what happens if you have like too much food left? And why there are so many drinks?
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
I think Anne didn't really get more cake, right? It just moved. Those are still the same plates.
Seriously?
No.
Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
Oh boy. Ryuji really seems to be into meat. And what even is that? It looks like so much food. At least looking at the cake, I'm also getting hungry again. Damn it.
And she's all about the cake.
Hey, no cake shaming. I went to a timed buffet in Las Vegas, and yes, they will ask you to leave. Oh, all leftovers get thrown out. They usually won't let you take anything to go, so it's very wasteful. Oh, that sucks. I read about something, I think it was like buffets in some Asian country where you actually have to pay for everything you didn't finish. But I don't think they had a time limit or something like that.
So happy!
Hey,
I want cake.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And
Nice.
where's our share?
I mean, true. What are we eating? It kind of looks like a casserole, right? But very, I don't know, plain.
I didn't really know what you'd want.
I know we talked about this like a year ago, but I think this is a very good point to ask the question, what's your favorite food? Like, if you go to a restaurant or if you go out eating and you don't have to mind, like, cooking, you don't have to mind the price or anything, where would you go? Or, like, more specifically, what would you get? Like, what kind of dish? And also today, my usual Asia restaurant closed earlier than I thought. Aww. So I did get myself some ice cream instead. Ooh, ice cream is also nice, but not as filling. What's your favorite Asian dish? And I'm so hungry, so we'll make myself some nuggies and fries later. Also nice.
So I just grabbed you some beans.
Wow. Beans for a cat. I would be disappointed.
Beans?
The look of betrayal.
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those.
Where are they? Am I missing a dish? Is that it? Is this huge pile of food just like all kind of curious foods mixed together for Morgana? Poor guy.
Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
I hope that's not the mix here on the plate.
More beans? We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
Ew.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Our second job as Phantom Thieves. Leave it to me.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
I would say Morgana's definitely like mission mode activated.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Can we quote him on that? It's like a meaty explosion in my mouth. Ah, Ryuji. Good to know that you're into that.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
They're not even listening.
Foodgasm. Oh well. As for favorite food, it's definitely sushi, salmon, or eel specifically. Also really love homestyle mac and cheese and french fries. Ah, nice. I think for me, favorite food... just picking one is really hard. So if I had to give you a top 3 that I can do is Korean sticky tofu, which is really awesome, doing it with a friend lots of times. You make like really sticky tofu and eat it with like sugar snaps and broccoli and like a coconut, like rice you cook with coconut milk and water. So it gets like a little bit crispy and very coconutty, and it's so good. I really love pizza with spinach and feta cheese, which I do sometimes myself, like once a month I would say. And I mean all kinds of cakes, but I think we're not talking about those. So I mean it's still a sweet dish, but it's like in German we call them Dampfnudeln. So they are basically like, we talked about them before in the stream. So they're basically like German dumplings. So you have like a yeast dough, which is very fluffy. They are quite big, and you fill them. And at least where I'm around, we fill them with jam, like plum jam or cherry jam mostly. And you often eat them with like a vanilla sauce and like ground up poppy seeds and sugar, and it's delish. You really have to eat them like freshly, like right out of the steamer. But yeah. Damn it, now I'm craving food at the beginning of a long stream. I feel the water in my mouth. Anyway. Asian food would be fried rice with some fried duck or chicken is nice. And I also like sushi. Nice. I gotta say, sushi is also nice. But I'm not... It doesn't score like very high on my list. It's still nice. But at least personally not too into it. But I think it's also due to, or might be due to Like, I don't know, I think vegetarian sushi, not always, but very often is kind of plain. And I think that's putting me off a little.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel. The ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen.
8,000 yen, that's like... Ooh, that's quite a lot, right? Should be like 70 euros, right? 65, 70? Yikes.
They have a lot here, but fish should come first.
Oh no, are we going to do like a very dangerous mix?
Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
Meat dishes, there were rice dishes, fish dishes. You know, I would just go for the giant dessert, like myself. Even though it looks kinda plain, it just looks like chocolate.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful.
Arrogant, wealthy woman.
Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
I don't know if that's the reaction I would expect if, like, about a teacher abusing their pupils, but okay.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
Rich people.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town.
And I mean, considering the cost of this buffet and also looking around a little bit, I think we're really like the only students around here.
Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural.
I mean, we were also just standing there, listening.
On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here?
Excuse me, I paid for it?
I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much.
Ah, such charming people.
Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet?
I mean, it's also interesting that they just comment on us being a student and a hooligan, and not about like a cat being in a restaurant. But hey, priorities.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Okay, just give me a second, cause my overview just closed down. And here we are again, so now I can see the chat again. And German food would be Käsespätzle, potato pancakes, and also crepes, which I almost forgot. Oh yeah, crepes are also pretty nice. They would consider them like French, right? But yeah, pancakes in general and also crepes are also really, really good cake. Food. I mean, kind of cake, right? Alright. I don't feel good about the thought of mixing like 4 different kind of dishes, and one of them is a dessert on one plate. But hey, here we go. Meat dishes.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
A little bit. Not as bad as with the treasure last time, right?
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself.
What?
He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous.
Gosh, I think all the adults in this game are pretty horrible, right?
We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into?
What the heck?
I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Gah! Grab some food!
I mean, then again, why are they talking about that, like, while having dinner here?
Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
She's a Karen.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
I mean, to be precise, looking at the two rich women we met, I think both were Karens.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Can we get a new plate? I don't want to put the dessert on this here too. Oh boy, it also looks like something which would be very funny to like balance. Cause I don't know if it's just me, but I'm clumsy. Rice dishes. And we are apparently not really caring about the salad bar.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
Morgana's really passionate about food. I can definitely respect that.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
Yay, we had great quotes cause of that.
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public.
Oh.
Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
All the people here are horrible.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go.
Oh, and I only care about my quotes, not about people.
I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
I mean, how else are people supposed to react to the change of heart, right? Because I mean, who would assume that, oh, probably Sam Hughes went into his cognitive reality of the school and changed his heart. Can't we take some salad?
I wonder how the other people...
We can't take salad. I mean, personally, not too much into salad, but it can be nice. Yeah, our plate already looks like way too full. Okay, let's put some chocolate over this rice and fish and meat stuff. Hey!
Up close, it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet... I got distracted.
And I don't even see like fruits to dip into or something. But this here on the left side kind of looks like desserts, right?
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do.
Who are they? Who's telling them what to do? Aren't they news people?
It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
What the heck? I mean, it's not only... It would be bad enough if it would be like pupils speaking up about abuse, but I mean, the guy confessed. How can it be rumors? My gosh, our stomach will be upset with all these different things.
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves.
I love how no one so far mentioned the cat. Because, I mean, we know that while the cat is talking, like Morgana is talking, everyone else here is just meowing.
Whoa, act fast and get some food!
Hmm.
And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
Where's whipped cream? Did we just take chocolate?
Some weird kid was looking at us, that's all.
Oh.
Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I did.
Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on.
No one at the salad bar.
But it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
I would actually disagree on that. I think they all seem very interested in that, but just cause there's something to publish, right? Like some sensation to just use for, I guess, mostly just money. But they didn't seem to care about the actual news. There are so many plates. What is Ann doing? But she still has like the same 3 slices of cake in front of her. But hey, the full cake is gone, I think. Because I mean, here just behind Ryuji are the pancakes. And I think Ryuji didn't finish anything.
What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
Or he finished all the meaty stuff and then just got the same things again. Which would be fair. I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
Ryuji thinks we're cute.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Look at that. Here we have the fish dish. And here I think the meat stuff. And this, which looks a little bit like kimchi, and it probably is like oozing liquid. And right next to it we have the cake. Not my choice of dish combination, but here we go.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm
Oh, boy.
way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Operation clean out all the food. It feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
I think nothing changed on the plates.
Let's keep at it.
Oh boy.
We did it.
Okay, how many plates do we have? Like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I mean, if we count Mona's dish, we are at 25. Oh boy. My belt feels multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah. This is a victory for all of us.
Ryuji, my dear, you sound more like defeat. Is this a game to you?
No, not exactly.
Good job,
A little bit.
guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
She has fighting spirit.
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff.
Lol, you don't wear a belt to a buffet.
This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh lord.
Please carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
So we went here and now we're going to just barf out most of the food. Oh gosh.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
Excuse me.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
Yeah. I mean, probably like nicer people than you two.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.